2. Rubio
made a terrific kick out.
Highly anticipated international players in recent
And after much haggling.
And back to Rubio with the pressure of all that fed ground running. Finished second to Kyrie Irving for Rookie of the Year.
at the hands of Miami.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very
different. Two guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody. Certainly not the green start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early. You know, talking about Rubio, he re-upped for a huge contract extension last season. Despite some injury and shooting woes, he got $56 million over 4 years. Well, that's a bunch of cheese for a guy that's still a bit of a question mark.
They set the screen. PG, that's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Rose, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. The feed to Snell. Butler with the ball, guarded now by Tayshaun Prince. Clock at 4. Snell, no good.
That's a sign the defense is not right up on him.
Rubio misses. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start. Back to Mirotic. Outside Butler. From the line. And that one hits back iron.
It appeared as though the spin left him a little...
And at the top of the key, Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Rose. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Rose against Rubio. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Rubio outside. It's Prince on the wing from the baseline. Good on the jump shot.
Assist goes to Ricky Rubio.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. Passes it to Mirotic. The kick out to Rose. Gasol inside. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And we've seen them play better games than that one, but still, they were able to get the win.
And the surprising thing to me, guys, was that it was easy how they got the win. They weren't even at their best, and it was relatively easy. Impressive.
Here's Wiggins. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Rubio at balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Rose in the post. Good D by Rubio. The pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Wiggins drives in. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 6. Bulls trail by 5. Rose passes to Gasol. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Garnett left side. From 12 feet out. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. Now here's Rose. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Butler's got 5.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helped to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Mirotic, and Brooks subbed in for Rose. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Martin comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Now here's Brooks after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Rubio against Butler, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Martin, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
They get it again. Gibson dishes to Butler. Back to Gibson. Second chance shot. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, you look back on the Bulls' record last year with 27 home wins. That's pretty solid. Same exact total as they had the year before. They haven't gone below 500 at home since 2008.
Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Bulls trail by 3. Brooks with no one around. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Noah with the slam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Jones checked in for Minnesota. And here's Brooks. He dishes it to Noah. Fires from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota shooting to start out this game about 43%. To the paint, here's Dang. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Brooks, the pass to Butler. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Back to Gibson. It's stolen by Jones. Jang with a screen on Brooks. Jones with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Jang dishes to Jones. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Gibson. Sends it back. Brooks outside. The dish to Butler. He feeds it to Gibson. It's tipped, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Chicago. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. To the middle, it's Bielitsa, and the layup is good. Bielitsa's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points last game out. Heinrich kicks to Brooks. Down to Fuck. On the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Bielitsa. Zhang, a screen. Here's Bielitsa. Brooks on the double team. And Bielitsa kicks to Zhang. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 5, the Bulls.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Looking to end the drought. And too long on the shot. Out left to the wing. Feeds it to Brooks. He kicks it to Gibson. Back to Brooks. Here's the 3. That's good for Mirotic on the assist by Brooks. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Minnesota calls timeout.
And a lot of teams in the West can at least get a little bit of a breather when they go against the Eastern teams. The Wolves didn't have that last year. They got pummeled by the entire conference.
Greg, as you said, with the Wolves, they had as hard a time with the East as anyone. Only managed a 9-21 record, Clark, out of conference.
And those 9 wins were the fewest against the East for any team in the NBA. Not a surprise given how badly the Wolves struggled in general.
Dean's checked in for Jones. Here's Muhammad. Sweet little floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, responds, and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Noah the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Mirotic. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Muhammad. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Mark, good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up 8. And we'll be back right after this. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been my decision, too. And I want to make it great, actually. Not good, but great.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
On the court for Minnesota, Bialica is out there with Martin. Then there's Towns. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Levine in at the point.
Hey, guys, for Zach LaVine, once he finally got comfortable last season, boy, did he heat up. He shot 42% over his rookie year, but 47% over the last month. And I think that gave him a lot of confidence as he's entering into year two.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Rose attacking. It's stolen by Garnett. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Rubio. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Mirotic grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. Pass to Mirotic. On the wing, Brooks. Mirotic dishes to Snell. Mirotic the screen. The high post shot. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Butler, he's checked in for Brooks. Towns kicks to Rubio. There's the pick. Wiggins left side. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rose with the ball. Gasol passes to Mirotic. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Rubio with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And Rubio kicks to Martin. The drive by Rubio. And Gasol sends it back. One-on-one fast break from 18 feet away. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Rose.
That was a textbook shot from Rose, and pretty to boot.
Kicks it to Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Kevin Garnett was once the star here, and now is acting as the mentor for all these young Timberwolves players. He won't let them slack even for a moment on or off the floor.
You know, it's that competitive fire that made KG so great, Kevin, and Minnesota made a savvy move, I think, to get him into the locker room and back on the spot.
Now here's Rose. A wide open look for Gasol. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Garnett against Gibson. Rubio with a wide open look. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
And guys, KG is so loved and has given so much to the area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, the state of Minnesota. He really, Clark, views it as his home.
And Kevin, you started with him there in Minnesota
Yes.
when he got underway in the league. Fans love having him there and involved with the franchise again for sure.
Now here's Rose. Gasol dishes to Rose. That's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And for Garnett, after his playing days are over, I gotta believe he's going to be looking to take some ownership in this Wolves organization. He is a beloved figure here in Minneapolis.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Pau Gasol. The kick out to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. That's 7 points for Derrick Rose.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And it's Rubio penetrating. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
It's blocked. Pass to Prince. Garnett with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. Again, Garnett missing. Bulls trail by 5. Up the floor and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 4th, Pau Gasol.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Timberwolves leading by 5. Dishes to Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about the bounce pass? They are being used to perfection.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Jimmy Butler.